go ahead and get some more work done.
Got that money, I bet them hoes gon' play the same way. I was supposed to get that paper, stay the same way.
Yo, what's good, boys? I'm gonna be taking you guys through a full, entire, realistic day in my life of someone who's actually trying to get to 100K a month. So now, of course, do not be expecting a super entertaining video, because at the same time, I'm sure you guys could probably get the memo now. There will be a lot of work that I will be needing to get done today. So I'm honestly just gonna get straight to work. It is currently 6 in the morning right now. Let it focus. You probably can see, I don't know. But yeah, don't mind my hair, boys. It's a little crazy right now. But I genuinely think the biggest game changer of me waking up at 6 in the morning every day, not even just 6 in the morning, I wake up like right before 6 in the morning, like 5:30-ish, is that I get so much more done throughout the entire day. Like, my work days are completely filled. I might take a nap like in the middle of the day for like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on like how much sleep I got the night before. But I think I got enough sleep. I'm gonna be up for the rest of the day. If I get tired, you already know what I gotta do. Pop a little Celsius, have a little coffee, whatever it takes. But yeah, I'm gonna get straight to work. Usually what I've been doing every single morning when I wake up, I'll literally just come out on the balcony, just chill, and I'll just plan my day, know every little thing that I need to do, and I'll set my Celsius or coffee. I've been trying my best to stay away from the Celsius and only just have coffee, but as a former Celsius addict, it's very hard. It's very hard, boys. But yeah, later in the video, I'm gonna show you guys every little thing that I'm doing right now inside of my business life. I have a lot of new updates for you guys. It's absolutely insane. I'm launching my new agency, which is a whole different field that I've really never been inside of before, because obviously you guys know me as an organic dropshipper. I've been doing ecom for the past 4 or 5 years now. So I think this thing is definitely going to change the entire course of my life, especially not with it just changing my life, but it changing everybody else's life that actually gets inside of the agency as well. And of course, I'm gonna break every little thing down later in the video, so just make sure you guys watch. But that is going to be one of the main projects I am working on right now. But yeah, without anything else more needing to be said, I need to drink some coffee. So I'm gonna go grab some real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna put you guys on right now. Get any type of cold brew, it doesn't matter what it is. Look how much caffeine's in here compared to a Celsius, right? This thing will get you, you might be fried, I don't know. But just pour you up a nice little glass of Joe, and then let the effects fill you. And you already know how to double it, man. If you can't handle 1 or 2 Celsius at one time, you cannot handle a big glass of cold brew. Like, most people would consider this going from weed to a whole different drug. This is the type of stuff that your mom will warn you about. But all we gotta do is sip away the pain, because this tastes absolutely horrific. And I'll definitely put some hairs on your chest for sure. But yeah, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and make my task list out on my balcony. One of the main things I do have to do today is just completely build out the agency like I was just talking about. And of course, I still have to focus on all the other dropshipping shit aside. But yeah, just to hide out some of the metrics so you guys can't really actually find my stuff. But I'm just gonna blur it out because it's actually impossible. But this is pretty much when I actually created the store. This is the first full day. So we did a $400 day in a rev. And then the next day, our video was going absolutely fucking viral. So we did 2K that day. And then unfortunately, my account literally got fucking banned. I'm not gonna lie, that was a problem on me, just because I thought my sneaky ass could get away with running a explicit product on TikTok. And I'm sure you guys know exactly how TikTok is. If you have something that violates their guidelines, they have they have nothing. They do not care at all. Like, they'll just ban you. But I did appeal the account, so I'm gonna see if that goes through today. If it does, it's gonna be great news, because then I could get the product back up. But in the meantime, I'm still just gonna be focusing on the Instagram account for that product right now. But yeah, that's a little update on one of the products I am running right now. I am testing a couple other products. I'm not scaling as hard as I just was, just because I see a lot of potential in this new one. But yeah, I'm gonna create this task list real quick, so let's get it.
Lost you to the game, I gotta hug that. I was here when you was asking where the love at. Dip your finger in the bag to get your buzz back.
Alright, so you guys cannot tell me this is a vibe. This is what I've been doing. I've been putting like my whiteboard basically on here, because obviously I don't have a whiteboard. So I've been just writing everything out. I kind of missed having a whiteboard. So Obviously, we got the 5 needle mover task. I've literally only just been focusing on 5 things every single day that actually, you know, get me from point A to point B, because I've been realizing once I put more than like 5 tasks, even if I do think I can get it done, I just literally never fucking get it done. So when I've been doing this, I've been getting more stuff done. So obviously I gotta finish the website for the agency. I gotta post some TikToks and reels for the products. I gotta film 2 case studies. One of them is actually a case study for the agency, which is the thing that I will be talking to you guys about. So just be patient, wait for me to talk about the agency, because you guys will be super interested about it. It's all around organic marketing. So I don't think I'm switching into a different business model. But yeah, and then we gotta edit my product videos. And then of course I have to call my business partner to get some things handled. But yeah, boys, that is pretty much what is exactly on my agenda today. So I'm gonna get straight to work. I don't have any time to fuck around. Caffeine is hitting me pretty good right now, not gonna lie. But yeah, like I said, I need to get the website done for my agency ASAP. And then right after I do that, I do have some big news for you guys. Fuck it, I'm gonna just show you guys now. I have some insane news for you. It is probably gonna be throwing you guys off guard, to be honest, because it is a very big thing. And I'm sure you guys know that I did just move into this apartment about 4 months ago, 3 months ago. But just because I moved into here and signed a lease does not necessarily mean your boy is locked in here. I always get my way out of things. Why? Because money talks. But anyways, I'm gonna show you this. So comment down below if you guys think I should move into a crib like this. This is the exact one that I want. If I could get it, great. If I could get something similar, great. But I mean, boys, just imagine how fucking crazy living in this would be in the hills in Arizona, right? I know I told you guys I would never move back to Arizona, but this is just absolutely insane. I would move back in a heartbeat if I had this crib. And obviously the entire plan of me being in a crib like this is to also be with 3 other killers in the creating space. And by creating space, I'm just talking about, you know, in social media. So we're all constantly growing with each other. But yeah, this crib is just fucking sick. This is actually the most insane crib. Like, if I do end up getting this, just know I'm switching up on all my day ones. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, all my day ones, I'm sorry if you're watching this, you're getting slimed the out. I did not make the rules, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just a quick little update on the living situation, because I would honestly enjoy a house way more than an apartment, because at the same time, I'm sure you guys would know the hassle of going up 50 floors every single day just to get to my car or just to run a quick errand. So there's a lot of time consuming things that, you know, really does hold up inside of living in a high-rise apartment. And now, of course, it's a very beautiful place to be in, but of course, this is not my first rodeo. I've lived in high-rise apartments before. Even though I did just turn 21, I started living in high-rise apartments when I was 19, 20. And if I could get a house, and if it's a good price, of course, then by all means, I'm doing that, because the growth will be absolutely way different than being inside of a place like this. I'm not gonna hear construction noises. I'm not gonna hear anything else. I'm not gonna have all these neighbors. But yeah, boys, I gotta film this case study real quick on this camera, actually. So I'll get back to you guys right after. And I'm also gonna be building some stuff out for the agency on the website. And then that's when I'll give you guys an entire breakdown of every little thing that I'm doing. So let's get it.
I just love when I'm with you.
All right, boys, we just got done with that. Created a long ass video, about a 20-minute little case study video on how I took one of my clients to $30,000 a month plus. So now the agency, it is literally just for organic marketing. So if you have a brand, if you have a clothing brand, any brand that has a product, or if you have a personal brand and you want to grow it and scale it with organic marketing, that is what the agency is for. And obviously I've been able to get good results already. And obviously, since I've been doing organic dropshipping for the past 4 or 5 years now, I literally know everything about organic marketing. So it literally, everything I do inside of there, it applies to every other business that revolves around organic marketing. And that's where I come into play. And that's where I help businesses grow and scale through organic marketing only, whether if they're a actual brand or if they are a personal brand and they want to make money with that personal brand. So obviously I'm still in the works of creating the website right now. I just have to add this case study video in right here that is being exported right now, but it's just a full live strategy of what I exactly did to explode my client's personal brand to $30,000 a month, which is absolutely crazy. And I mean, you guys can see the insane amount of systems that we have right here. I mean, it was just fucking huge, right? There's a lot of stuff and a lot of systems that we kind of implemented into my guy's business, and I was never even planning on doing anything like that. Someone literally just reached out to me. They're like, yo, can you help me build my personal brand, blah blah blah, these are what I want, this is my goals. I was like, yeah, let's hop on a call, let's get it done. We got it done, gave a full entire strategy breakdown, exactly what we're going to do. And we ended up pushing to $30,000 a month, which is absolutely crazy. And if I feel like I could get someone results like that with, especially with a very small following, keep in mind, they have a small following, like 5,000 followers, then why wouldn't I be able to help out other people and help them make money? So that's literally the whole entire reason why I started this agency. So obviously that's something that I will be prioritizing full time now. So obviously that is something that I will be prioritizing pretty much a lot of my time now. Obviously, I'm so super focused on ecom. Ecom is something that I would never stop doing. I love doing organic dropshipping just because I'm so fucking good at it. And obviously, there's so much money to be made inside of there. But yeah, boys, if you do want to get something started with that, like how I did exactly for my client, then just go down in the description below and you can find the link to apply to work with me one-on-one for that. If you do have a brand or if you do have a personal brand that you really want to get going, then by all means, I'm your guy if you really want to get it done through organic marketing, because organic marketing, well, I promise you, it will always be the best marketing. It's not going to be better than paid ads. If you know exactly what you're doing with organic marketing, you're going to make so much more money. Maybe not in revenue, but in profit, you will always end up making more than the person that is running ads. Only if you know what you're doing though. But yeah, boys, I'm just going to catch up with some of my students inside of my coaching program that are crushing it right now for organic dropshipping. And of course, everyone inside of the program is absolutely eating right now. We have my student Jax hitting a back-to-back $13,000 week. Of course, all through organic. It's absolutely crazy because my guy is literally working a job right now. He needs to fucking quit. Bro's literally making 13K back to back and he's still working a job. But yeah, like I said, gonna check in with some of my students right now through their student dashboards. So obviously this is my client, Ricky. Gotta cover this up, gotta cover that up, but I have to go over everything right now. I gotta clean this up right here, but don't even mind that shit. But yeah, I gotta go through everything that he has to do. Have to set up some of the weekly tasks for him. And yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick and then I will get right back to you guys. I also have to edit some reels and I have to post them, and I also have to edit some product videos and get those posted up on TikTok and Instagram. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick because the clock is ticking right now. So yeah, I'm probably not even gonna film that, but I will get back to you guys because we are gonna go on a little drive because I need to clear my mind up. My mind is like so fried right now. I don't know if I need another energy drink or I might just be healthy and go on a little walk. I don't know, but do low, you wanna go for a drive. So I'll pick the camera back up in a minute once I get this done. All right, boys, I just got done getting a bunch of work done. As you guys can see, we were just completely just going crazy on the agency for the website. I do need to still film another case study video on it later. It's actually with one of my boys that I literally met probably about a year ago. I literally helped him go from 0 to 15,000 followers on Instagram, and literally just within the span of like a month or two. And keep in mind, that was all through his personal brand, so I'm about to come out with that. But yeah, right now I'm low-key about to go for a drive. I got my Celsius cracked open. Y'all can call me crazy. I've had so much caffeine in the past few hours, but that is literally the cheat code for all entrepreneurs. Every entrepreneur inside of here that is watching this, agree with me. If you stimulant max, you will see so much more progress in your life. You're gonna think more clear. You're gonna work faster. You're gonna work harder, pause, but you will overall just make a whole lot more money, right? So I'm gonna drink this, go for a little drive in my M4, why not? Especially while there's not a crazy amount of traffic right now, because I just hate being fucked in Miami traffic where it's just completely backed up. So yeah, let's go head out. I'm gonna take a few phone calls while I'm on the drive, just cruising around. I have to hop on the phone with my bank. I have to call my car insurance because the one body shop that technically fixed my car, they literally pocketed money for the parts for my car, and I just found out that they were never even put on. So now I have to go through a whole bunch of bullshit with that. And then I also need to call up one of my business connections, which is technically my business partner. We got to handle some stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. give you guys a little POV drive in the meantime. So yeah, let's get it, boys. All right, boys, we are in the car right now. Gonna go for a little drive. Like I said, I did take a little while. I did end up getting a little more work done before I ended up leaving, but now I get to enjoy a little bit of relaxation. I don't know if it's the same with you guys as well, but I don't know, if I work for a very long period of time, like let's say I work for like 5 hours straight, my brain needs like a mental reset. And I feel like whenever I go for a drive, which is the best thing about having this car, to be honest, but also mainly just because it's very therapeutic going for drives, right? I'm going for a drive in the city. I got my windows down. I'm listening to music. It's super relaxing. And at the end of the drive, I'm able to just think 1,000 times clearer than I did before. So once I do go back to my next work block period, which is probably going to be like another 3-4 hours, then I will be able to accomplish so much more stuff. My mind will be super focused. And of course, when I'm going on the drive as well, I'm thinking about business stuff. I'm thinking about the things I got to do as soon as I get back. So once I come back to my crib, then I could just completely execute and get every little thing done that I need to accomplish. Or maybe there's other stuff that I have to do throughout the day that I didn't necessarily plan in that morning. So going for the drives, it just helps me clear my mind. So there's some free game for you guys. So if you aren't going on therapeutic drives yet, promise you, it's a big game changer. You could go on walks as well. It really doesn't matter. But honestly, I think going for drives are a little better, especially when my car looks like this. Like, this is my favorite car I've ever been in. I don't plan on selling it anytime soon. I want to add some mods to it. I don't know what to add to it. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think I should get. I do want to get some type of downpipes on it. I literally don't know a thing about getting downpipes. I don't know how much they cost. I don't know where to go to, especially in Miami, because last body shop I went to, I literally got finessed. They didn't even fix my car all the way, which is why I need to call my insurance company. Got to get that situated. So there's a lot of headaches I got to go through today, but that's just life at the end of the day. More money, more problems. But yeah, I'm gonna head out of here, give you guys a little POV drive, and then spit a little wisdom for you boys, because I know a lot of you guys probably need it to get through whatever you're going through right now. But yeah, as soon as I do get back from going on a drive, gonna go get some sun upstairs, gonna go work out, and then I gotta get straight back to work. So let's get it.
Hey, hey. When I link with Mexico, I knew I found recipes of static, yellow shorty plug. Hey, bottles in the club. Hey, know I love the touch. Easy play that shit for me and Kobe on the bus. When it got a chain for me, I had to give it up. Niggas had they pistols loaded, pointed in my truck. Hey, and you know that lesson stuck.
This wrap is actually so fucking hard. Like, just look at the way it just glistens in the sun. I'm in love with this shit. But yeah, we are by the water right now. Got the city behind the Heat Stadium. Fire ass spot to park up the whip. But yeah, I love this car, and I genuinely just can't wait to, you know, see what I get next, because this is literally my first car that I ever bought. So obviously, this being my first car is just absolutely crazy. And honestly, I'm only gonna go up from here. Why would I go back down? Why would I get something else that's, you know, below my level? Oh my gosh, yo, oh my gosh, when did I scrape my rim? Is that fresh? That's actually fucked. When did I scrape that rim? Yo, that is brand new. That is crazy. There's more money down the drain. I gotta get my rim fixed. I don't even know how to get it fixed, but all right. So the number one thing that a lot of you guys always ask me is, how do you stay focused? How do you stay locked in? How do you actually get something done? And the answer is, everybody who's watching this has the ability to go all in and get exactly what they want. They have the ability to conquer anything they want in this life. You have the ability, you have all the resources that God has given you, that you're able to accomplish literally anything that you want. And it's 100% fact. You have the ability to do anything you put your mind to. It says in the Bible, as a man thinketh, so is he, right? So now what does that verse mean in the Bible? Whether if you're religious or not, that's just the way it goes. That means whatever you think, so are you. So if I think, damn, I'm broke, I'm struggling, this and that, I'm gonna continue being broke. I'm gonna continue struggling. If I'm thinking, damn, I can't wait to make it out, I can't wait to actually make money with this, I can't wait to, you know, see progress with it, I'm gonna make progress with it, I'm gonna be strong. If I come up with a failure, I'm gonna succeed with it. That's the type of shit that you need to be thinking about. You need to think about, okay, I need to stay in a positive mind state so I can receive positive rewards from God. If I stay in a negative mind state, Where does negativity come? It comes from the devil, right? You will not receive the positive rewards that God wants to give you if you are stuck in the negativity that the devil is trying to hold you in, because the devil doesn't want to see you win. So you just always have to remember that you have the ability to do anything. You just have to genuinely put your mind to it. I've read one other book about, the mind, and it was called The Magic of Thinking Big. So if you guys have not read that yet, go read it. I don't really read books at all. I never read books at all. I don't like reading books, but I've only read 2 pretty much good books in my life, and that was The Millionaire Fastlane, and then that was The Magic of Thinking Big. And I think those 2 books have definitely changed my mind, even after already being in my entrepreneurship journey for like 2 years. When I did read them, I read them like a couple years ago. Now I've been in this space for like 4 or 5 years now, so definitely read those if you want to expand your knowledge and the way that you think about things, your perception about life, because life is all about perception. If you don't have a good perception on things, then of course you're not going to live the best life. If you have a great perception on things and you're able to understand point of views from things that people would have not understood, then I promise you, you're going to have a much easier way to go about life. If something bad happens to you, you can have the perspective of you're able to see a opportunity out of it. It's going to be something that will push you to grow, rather than someone who's in a broken mind state, rather than someone who's most likely average. They're going to think, oh, something bad happens to me, I'm fucked. Right? That's all they're gonna think. When something bad happens to me, I think, oh, fuck, let's go, right? It's a new opportunity to see growth, and it's a challenge that God put me through that I know that I can overcome, because it also says in the Bible, anything, it doesn't say along these lines, but it says along these lines, anything that God puts you through, he knows you can conquer it, right? He's not gonna put you through something that you can't handle. I'm sure you guys have heard that before, especially if you are religious. But yeah, like I said, as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you think you could literally do, whatever you want to accomplish, you literally can. I told myself I was gonna buy this car, I bought the car. I told myself I was gonna move to Miami, I moved to Miami. Even when I had no money, I told myself still, yeah, I'm moving to Miami, I'm buying my dream car. And what did I do? I did it, right? So just always remember that your mind state is the biggest thing, and then after that, you just need to execute and you need to stick on it, right? As long as your mind stays strong and your mentality is correct and your mentality is on point and your execution is there, then I promise you, you're gonna get every little thing that you want in this life. But yeah, let's head back home real quick. I'm not too far, to be honest. I need to get a lot of things done because I've low-key just been chilling here. But yeah, boys, I'll catch you when I get back upstairs in the crib. I'm probably gonna do some other things first, because obviously I'm not gonna film everything, but I'm probably gonna go up to the pool, so I'll probably catch you guys when I'm up there. All right, boys, we are back up in the crib. Just got back from getting a little bit of sun. But yeah, I have to do a little bit of some client work right now. Have to check in on my students' dashboards and re-update them on new tasks to do. And then I do also have to hop on some one-on-one calls with them. But yeah, and I feel like that's the number one reason why a lot of my students see way more success, especially in any program, especially organic dropshipping or just literally any program in general. The time frame that I'm able to get all my students results are fairly quick, just because it is so fucking personalized. Everything is one-on-one. I'm sure you guys have seen the dashboards before. I've showed you guys previous times in a many amount of videos now. And obviously, with it being super personalized, with getting unlimited one-on-one calls with me literally every single week, then of course they're gonna see a lot more success. But yeah, I gotta check up on some of my students right now, hop on some one-on-one calls like I said. Then afterwards, I gotta go hit the gym, and it is leg day, so I'm not really too happy about that. So don't expect me to film it. It's a boring ass workout. Plus I'll be there for a little bit, but we're gonna get this done, get a little bit more of work done, because I really need to make a lot of fucking money this month. So I'm gonna lock back in for the next hour or so, and I'll pick up the camera then.
With your bitch, we having a fun bump. All that nigga play him like a dumb. Kissing money, I might get a bum bump. Do your show for that lump sum. Niggas still catch a play while I'm in a slump. Having muscle on me like big pop. Had that sound nigga had to bring out the pump. All it was that money come. I'ma keep a 100.
All right, boys, we are back in the crib. I did just get done getting my workout in, got a haircut. I'm not looking a little scruffy anymore. We're back alive, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I knocked out a bunch of work today. I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, and this is pretty much how it's gonna be for I don't know how long, but honestly, if I had to take a genuine guess, I'd say for the rest of my life. And that's really all it comes down to. It all comes down to you doing the same exact consistent things every single solitary day that you are awake, and every chance that that God gives you on this earth, you have to genuinely and you have to really appreciate it, and you actually have to take advantage of it, right? You can't procrastinate. You can't throw away the God-gifted talents that he has given you. You just simply have to fully execute every single day that you're alive. Stay consistent, do the same things every single day. And of course, doing these things every single day, you may not see results right away. You may not see results for even the first few months or even the first half a year or just maybe even the full year. But doing them every day, you're slowly gonna go up the chart. You're slowly gonna progress. Think about it like this, right? You're gonna go up the chart like this. You don't do it anymore, you're gonna start to go down. You stop, all those good habits that you're practicing. You're stopping everything. You're stopping the working. You're stopping the 12, 14, 15-hour work days. But once you do eventually get back into it, you're gonna start going back up. But you want the journey to go straight up. And I know the people say, oh, the journey's up, down, up, down, up, down. Yes, it is up, down. But when it comes to consistency, it should be literally straight fucking up. And if it is not straight up, then you know the answer. You know that you're not doing enough. You know that you need to consistently put in more work, because I promise you, there will be someone out there, I don't know who it is, but there will be someone out there that will literally take every opportunity that God has given you and he'll give them to someone else. As simple as that. He will see that you just don't want it and he will just give it to someone else. It's as simple as that. So always remember that in the back of your head. If you don't take up the opportunity that you have right now and the opportunities that he gives you, I promise you, someone else will take those opportunities from you and you will be stuck in the same exact position for the rest of your life. And all you're going to be doing from that point on is just, oh, I want it. I'm gonna do this. I know people that have done that for years and they are in the same exact spot, or if not the worst position. And I could have literally been starting at the same time as them. I could have been more down bad than them, but I had more consistency and I actually wanted it. So I was able to go up. I didn't stop. And at the end of the day, that's what's truly going to separate you from being a winner compared to a loser. Of course, the winner is always going to stay consistent even through the failures. You cannot lose if you do not quit. And it sounds so fucking corny, me talking to the camera saying, oh, if you don't quit, you can't be a loser. But that's just the honest, dead truth. And everybody who's watching this needs to realize that. So don't expect different results, of course, if you're not doing different things every single day. So make sure whatever you're doing now, if it's not working or if you're not seeing any type of progress, even in the simple things such as your mindset expanding, then switch something around. Do something different. Cut out the bad habits, replace them with the good habits. And it's as simple as that. And I promise you, you will eventually hit that 10K month if that is your goal. 10K month is such a small fucking goal. It is such a small goal. 10K month is literally just getting you by in life. If you're not at least making over 20, 30, 40K a month, you unfortunately cannot experience life. So just always remember that 10K a month, that's just a starting goal, but your goal should always be higher than that number. But yeah, boys, this is honestly just a day in the life of a 21-year-old who's trying to hit 100K a month. And I did just turn 21. I'm extremely grateful for this life that I have. Obviously, I live in my dream apartment. Check out the view for the one time. But yeah, beautiful night out in Miami, super high up in the sky. But this is just something that I've always wanted. I always wanted this since I was little. I always knew I was gonna make it happen. And like I was saying earlier in the video, the power of your mind is bigger than anything on this earth. If your mind is set straight, I promise you, once you apply execution with a good mindset, you can literally achieve whatever the fuck you want. Once your mind changes, your life will change. It's as simple as that. But yeah, boys, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some more work done on my computer. There's not really too much else to get done, but it's really all about just preparing for tomorrow. I hope you guys can see exactly what I'm kind of doing right now. I'm gonna come out with a lot of more banger videos. I've really just been locked in, which is why I haven't really been posting too much lately. I've been just trying to focus down on every little thing that I'm working on right now. But of course, all of the content is coming back out for you guys. I'm gonna come out with so many more bangers, especially throughout this next coming week. So if you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure you guys go down below and turn on those post notifications. Hit that subscribe button, man. And if you like this video, make sure you guys like down below. And whatever you guys want to see next, just let me know. But yeah, boys, without anything else more needing to be said, catch you guys in the next video. Appreciate you guys for all the support. We're only going up from here, so let's get it. Let's all get rich together. Let's all get our mindset straight together. So like I said, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, if you're new to my channel, make sure you guys go hit that. But yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.